Hey there, Sagittarius. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you've been here, what we do here is we work with the energies of the moon to see how we can best utilize them to move our life forward in the most positive way possible this week. And so if you are a subscriber, and I have a lot of new subscribers, I super appreciate that you took the time to subscribe. I appreciate your comments and your likes and your shares. You're helping me grow my channel. And so I am going to get started now. At the bottom in the description box, there's a couple of things I want you to take a look at. There's a calculator down there. So if you don't know what your rising sign is, you can calculate this because this is for sun, moon, and rising. And if you want to know where the decks are from, I have those down there also. And I would like you to note that over in the comment section, I have encouraged you to leave me a question. I'm going to do a live Q&A on Saturday, and you can totally leave me a question and I will pull 3 cards for you, whether you're here or not, if you put it in there. And so I guess we're getting started. The universe has told us what they would like to talk about today. And so we are going to talk about a mental fresh start, a decision, a opportunity to gonna keep this, gonna cut that out. How can I use my mind to analyze the situation and figure out what we're going to do next, because we are moving forward. You have the Knight of Wands, so you have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Wands. He's moving forward in a hurry though. See, look how fast he's moving, and not everybody's super happy about that. Some people are cheering him on, some people are in shock. There's a lot of energy though that comes with it. It's determination. It's like, okay, I've made my decision, I'm going for it, right? And if you will notice that there is a fox in the background, the fox is about being cunning and thinking things through and not just jumping right in, but actually having a plan, which of course is supported by this Ace of Swords. So nice combination actually to start the week with. And so let's just see where that's going to take us. We're going to run it. We start the week in Scorpio. The moon is in Scorpio. Got there this morning. This is Sunday, and it's about gratitude. The position of the moon at this time is about gratitude, and it is about protection. Protection of those that you love, protection of that which is of value to you. This kind of looks like protecting their home and loved ones, right? So these are kind of the thoughts that are going on with the moon in this particular situation, but it could be protecting a project or something that you really have a lot of interest in. And so for you, it's in your 12th house, Sagittarius. So that's your hopes, your goals, your dreams. And so it feels more like a project to me than it does a love situation. And so it could be home and family, but I think you are going to be finding that you're more grateful for the people in your life that are helping you on projects and goals and things that you're moving towards. So that's kind of what that looks like. Although when we move into the first house, it's about how you interact with the world. And then we get Capricorn and Thursday for you in the second house of what you value and what financial stuff. In the third house on Sunday will be your house of communication. So I really do feel this is some kind of a project that you're working on. And so here we go. Let's see what the moon being in Sagittarius, in Scorpio, has to say to you. And okay. So if you've been feeling like you are being loyal to a certain situation or people or a job, if you need to release something like that because you've been really faithful and honest and working hard for it, it's time to trust yourself. And I want you to really look at this. Trust yourself, your higher thoughts, where you're going. See the transformation from the butterfly. You've got all these birds. This is a action. This is stepping into your power. And over here, we have black and white. So we come out of the black and white into the technicolor. And so I really feel that what you need to be focusing on, Sagittarius, is moving yourself forward, right? Moving yourself forward by releasing this energy of feeling committed to something that is not serving you any longer, right? And so it feels like a project, it feels like work. It really does in this arena. And so that is the energy for Sunday and Monday. And then Tuesday morning, it moves into your sign of Sagittarius, which is, definitely about how you're interacting with the world. And see this, it's the pushing through, it's the breaking through of the resistance. You've been fighting and pushing, and now there feels like a breakthrough. You're like, I can't, and yes, I can go with that. And then on Wednesday, we have surrender. You have surrender. And at this point in time, the moon is actually square to Neptune, which is 12th house issues. And so it's about finishing up projects, things that you've been wanting to do, finishing it up so you can cut through the stuff and you can move yourself forward, right? So it's finishing up, it's moving forward, and then yes, there's this release. There's the release that happens late on Thursday when the moon moves into Capricorn. And so there's this I'm struggling, I'm pushing, I'm trying to release these alliances that are not serving me, and trusting yourself and pushing forward so that you can get there. And so we're going to get a little guidance on all this from the Secret Traveler, from Denise, Linn, and let's just see what kind of advice the universe has for you. Ooh, Sagittarius, they have a lot to say to you because you have 2 cards that come out for everything so far today. Okay, so you have go deep and explore your roots and support all that is around you. Support is all around you. So you need to remain grounded, but there are fellow travelers. And so even though you are releasing allegiances, there will be people that will help you when you get to where you're going. All right. So even though he's taking off on his own, there is some support. You see, the lady in the background looks like she's cheering him on. The birds are flying with him. There is support. It may not feel like it. It may not seem like it. So you need to believe that. You need to trust that there is support there for you, and you need to stay grounded. Right? You need to get grounded. All these things, we've got birds here, and we've got birds here, and then the Ace of Swords is all about up in the air. And so here you're being reminded to be firmly planted. And so for you, this might mean doing some meditation where you are sitting on the floor and you just imagine that you have roots growing out of your body down into the floor, into the ground. It might be something like that. It might mean going for a walk. It may mean just remembering that thoughts and thinking are good and actions are good, but don't forget to be a little practical about it, right? Because you are moving into that 3rd house with Capricorn, and Capricorn is all about overcoming obstacles, and this is in your house of what you value and what's important in finances. So make sure, as you're scrambling over things, that you are paying attention around you to the other things that are going on so that you're calm and you're grounded. And I'm going to get a little help for how to handle that, so you can find this peace, that you can find the peace that comes with being able to do that, right? And so there's the release and the surrender, and then there's peace. And so I'm using the Angels and Ancestors from Kyle Gray. And again, Sagittarius, oh my goodness, 5 cards. All right, what's going on? We've got exchange energy to create abundance. That's cutting out what you don't need so that you can go forward. That's cutting out the alliances that aren't working for you and trusting yourself and moving forward. You need to be brave and you need to be honest. And there's that sword again. There's that sword. Being brave and being honest. Cutting out the allegiances that do not work for you. What have you aligned yourself with that does not serve you, right? You have trust in higher forces. Trust in higher forces. That would be here. You trusting in yourself, your higher self. Okay, so you have the White Witch, and that's be the light. That means don't take vengeance. Don't go trying to bring somebody down to raise yourself up. This is you taking the higher road. And so while you are moving forward, and that's great, and I encourage that, just remember, though, tearing other people down in order to promote yourself is not in your best interest. So be the light. Oh my gosh. And take the higher perspective. Here's the eagle. He's flying high. It's flying high, just like in this. You're flying up there. Get a good view. Take a really good look around. Okay? And then the moon is going to move void of course at 12:21 a.m. on Sunday. The moon will be moving into Aquarius at 8:13 in the morning. And so there's like that 4 hours where not much is happening. And then the moon moves into Aquarius, but it doesn't become a new moon until you get to Monday in the afternoon. And so it's a really good time to sit and reflect a little. I know you're moving forward, but to not make any sudden moves Sunday and early on Monday, because Monday night I think you really get to launch forward. And so I almost feel like right now is the actions of evaluating what you're going to cut out and what you need to release and trust in yourself. But I think the actual movement forward probably doesn't happen until Monday afternoon. And so that's kind of where that looks. Okay. All right. A little guidance on that. I like to use the unicorns, and you have leadership. This definitely feels like business. Step into your leadership, share your message, and inspire and empower others. So this is this whole being the light. When you're stepping into your power and you're doing the things you need to do, make sure that you are lifting other people up, not just yourself. And then that's when you are going to find that you have all of this support around you. Okay. Wow. All right, Aquarius, that's a lot. Aquarius, Sagittarius, that's a lot. Moon's moving into Aquarius. Okay. So that's a lot, but it looks good. Looks like a productive week of meditating on and thinking about what you need to let go of that's not working for you so that you can move yourself forward. And then I think with that new moon in Aquarius on Monday, you're going to get there. So I'm going to be doing a live Q&A Saturday night for the new moon. And so if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section there. And I will pull 3 cards for you, even if you can't make it to my live event. And that way I can help you get a little more information. Okay, and so here we go. This would be the important message for the week. Ground yourself, Auburn, ground yourself. So you've got big changes coming up. You're moving forward. You're obviously excited about it, Sagittarius. And I'm excited for you, but don't lose sight of keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground as you're moving yourself forward. And take the high road, right? Take the high road. It's a journey. You're climbing. I can see this, right? You're kind of elevated up there. You've got stuff going on. It's a journey. But take the high road. Be kind to other people. And be kind to yourself. All right, Sagittarius, I thank you so much. If this has resonated, please give me a thumbs up. I really super appreciate that. And leave me a comment. Let me know what questions I can answer for you on Saturday, okay? You have a great week, and I will see you next week.